Good morning, everybody. It's time for us to do some phonics again. It was so fantastic to see so many people watching the videos last week for phonics. Keep up the good work, everyone. It's Monday today, everyone. That's right, which means one thing. It's Tricky Word Day. You're right, Rex. It is Tricky Word Day. Hey, did you see the snow yesterday? I did. Did you manage to go and play in it? No, I did not. Oh, you didn't play in it, Rex? Why not? No, because I get rusty. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be much fun. Okay, shall we do some phonics? Yes. Right, let's do some phonics. Have you read all the tricky words? Go back and watch the video above us if you haven't. Okay, guys, so you have got to go and watch the videos above now if you haven't already done it. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look and move on. Well done for reading those tricky words. Phew, there were a lot of words there. Here are some new tricky words. Okay, let's have a look at some words we haven't looked at yet. What's this word? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the word children. Now, let's have a listen to this word and see if you can, I'm going to sound it out, see if you can spot the tricky part. Children. Did you hear it? That's right. The E sounds like an in the word children. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at the next word. What's this one? That's right, it's the word most. Now have a listen and see if you can hear the tricky word in this one, the tricky sound in this one. Most. Did you hear it? That's right, it's the O. The O sounds like O in most. Let's look at the next one. What's this word? That's right, it's the word only. Have a listen again, see if you can hear the tricky sound. O, N, E, only. Well, actually, there's two tricky parts to that one, isn't there? The O says O and the Y says E in this word. That's what it sounds like. So only, okay. Great thinking. Can you find the tricky words hidden near other words? Okay, pause the video now, see if you can find children, only, and most. Okay, you should have found them. Let's see if you were correct. Did you find children at the beginning, and most here, and only there? Did you see them? Well done. Super, can you find one of the tricky words in this sentence? Okay, pause the video, read the sentences because there's two. See if you can find the words and have a think about what the sentences actually mean as well. Okay, you should have read those sentences now. If not, pause the video. I'm going to have a go at reading the sentences. Only the children would be able to save the world. Most of the villagers knew it was time to call the super kids. Should we have a look and see if we can spot those words? Did you find them? Children was in the first sentence, and so was only, and then most was in the second sentence. So only the children, just the children, would be able to do what? That's right, save the world. So there were some children and they were going to save the world. Most of the villagers, villagers is tricky. Do you know what that means? Villagers are people that live in a village. So, yeah, they're people. But what's a village? Well, a village is a place where people live. We live in a massive city and there are thousands of houses. But in a village, there's not very many houses at all. And then where all the houses are together, outside of the houses is the countryside. So they live very close to the countryside. So people that live in the village, most of them, so that's almost all of them, but not quite all of them, some of them didn't think this, but most of them did. They knew it was time to call the Super Kids. I wonder who the Super Kids are. Well done. Do the first Kahoot quiz now about finding tricky words and sentences. Okay, pause the video and have a go at the Kahoot quiz. Great, well done. You should have done the Kahoot quiz. Now let's move on and see what we've got to do next. Fabulous. Do you remember our tricky words for this week? What was this one, everyone? That's right, it was children. And this one, what's this one, everyone? That's right, it's most. What about this one? Absolutely, it's only. Fabulous. Now let's build the words. Okay, so the first one we've got here at the top in the left corner is most. Now, what does that one start with? You're correct. It starts with Then it's got, that's right, O, which is the up by itself. And then what's the next one? That's right, S. And finally, T. Brilliant job. Okay, let's look at the next one in the right-hand corner. This one is the word only. What does that one start with? That's right, it's O, and it's the up by itself in this word. Then we've got, that's right, it's N. Then we've got, that's right, L. And finally we've got the sound, yeah, E. And it's written as a Y by itself. Now, what's the first one? This one at the bottom is the word children. What's the first sound we've got here? That's right, it's ch. The C and the H. What's the next sound? That's right, it's I. And the next one? Yeah, it's L. Then we've got, yeah, you've got it, it's D. Then we've got, that's right, it's R. And then we've got, yeah, it's the sound but we write it as an E. Children. Oh, the final sound is, you got it. Well done. So we've got most, only, and children. Great. Now you're all ready to rainbow write the words lots of oh, wrong voice. Oh. Great. Now you are ready to rainbow write the words lots of times. Then write a sentence with the words in. Today you need to write a sentence using feeling words. They could be positive or negative. For example, full of joy, distraught, lonely, ecstatic, delighted, angry. Wow. So let's just get our heads around that. We've got to rainbow write the words first. And then after we've rainbow written the words, we've got to write some sentences. And one of the sentences has to be a feeling sentence. Okay, so we've got to write 3 sentences, but one of them's got to be a feeling sentence. You can write all of them as feeling sentences if you want to, but I'm just going to have a go at one. Oh, have a look at how Miss Coleman writes a sentence. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at writing a sentence now. And get my pen out. Okay, so I'm going to start my sentence with feelings. I think I'm going to do it about children. And I think because there's been so much snow that I'm going to write about sledging. And when we're sledging, it's quite fun. So I'm going to say full of joy. I could say full of joy, full of happiness, full of excitement. I'm going to start with that one. Full of excitement, the children slid down the hill on their sledge. Full, capital letter, always remember that capital letter. Full, take my time because this is tricky. Full of, oops-a-daisy, excitement. Oh, that took a lot of concentration. Full of excitement, comma, the. Oh, that one wasn't too difficult. Now I've got to do children. Ch, I, l, d, r. Now the is an isn't it? Children. The children slid. This is the past tense of slide. So they did it in the past. Slid down the hill on their sledge. Down the hill on their, there belongs to them, so it has to be THEIR, because that's when something belongs to somebody else. Sledge. Now let's do sledge. And then it's J. Does anyone know how I'm going to write the sound J for this word? That's right, it's D and a G and an E. We've done this one. And then full stop at the end of my sentence. Now, I would really, really like to see your sentences. You can send them on by the email. So you can send them to year2@anglesey.beham.sch.uk. And that's on our website. You can see that nice and easily on our Year 2 class page. Or, you can send it, or if you want to, you can send it by logging into your own emails and then sending it with an attachment, or you can email it to us. That would be absolutely fantastic. So let's see what we're going to do next. Okay. See you tomorrow. Okay, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.